league on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Devontae Adams. He's been torching secondaries all season, now closing in on 1,200 yards. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 18 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And simply put, partner, we're witnessing one of the best offensive players in the league so far this season. What he's been doing has him second in rushing across the NFL, and the top spot is clearly in sight. He's confident. His blockers are confident. He's having a heck of a year.
And right away, he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And
the pressure gets to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's fielded at the 45. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Looking to throw. Ritchie. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Chargers are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down. Now Carr again. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 21. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Carr's throw complete here to Waller. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Okay, what sport you're playing, everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, sometimes one of those things the football that exists when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
On second down, Jacobs. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. To throw his Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. You know, the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them, so the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it. He
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that. Look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Now after the INT, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Here's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Flashed the stick skills on that run, but then stopped shy of the 35. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties with big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready for this next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And
this is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? But can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he must be on the field at all times.
Back to throw. Ritchie. That's caught at the 2. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. To throw on 2nd down. Ritchie. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. But for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On 1st down, Ritchie. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Ritchie. Throwing right, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Operating from the gun, Ritchie. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Looking to throw on second down. Ritchie under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. On third down, Ritchie nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up caught.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Well, that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. On second and 15 now. Carr, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Carr. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Carr able to find Waller. That's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Carr to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Carr. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Ritchie. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To throw again. Ritchie. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down. Ritchie. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air on second down. Ritchie going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
To throw on second down. Ritchie going to throw right side here. Complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I even brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. On 1st and 10, Ritchie. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Ritchie.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Ritchie.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Looking to throw. Ritchie. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Carr now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr, that's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Boy,
Tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Ritchie, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 4 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the 31, Carr, throw left side complete. That's Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 6th.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Now a loose football. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Ritchie, he's going to go up top again. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A big play there. 56 yards.
And the Chargers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Raiders now set to get the football back. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Jacobs going to try the middle. And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Carr now to throw. He hits Adams complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, Bart, Partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ritchie. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And quickly they get to the line. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Now Carr.
And this is caught by Williams.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. For Las Vegas, first down.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw, it's Carr.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Throwing to start the drive. Ritchie. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw again.
And the Chargers first down.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Wilson.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia.
He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Gano for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
to throw here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Throwing his Carr.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now Carr.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Gano now, following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Give them 32 on the play.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here's Carr.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Carr, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Carr. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Carr to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.